Hello, everybody. It's Elizabeth Yeager with the Elizabeth Yeager Homes and Farms Group, and I wanted to wish you a Happy New Year. So, Happy New Year, everybody, and wanted to touch base on 5 things that you need to do if you are planning to buy a home in the new year and what you can do to start getting prepared so that when you find a home that you love, you are ready to make an offer and move forward with it. So, the first thing that you want to do is figure out what budget you're comfortable with. Now, keep in mind that your mortgage payment covers your real estate taxes in addition to your homeowner's insurance. It does not cover extras like HOA or condo fees, but you want to make sure whether that's $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month, you need to establish what budget you are comfortable with. Just because you are pre-approved for a certain amount from a lender, and we'll touch on that in a second, doesn't mean that that is what you need to spend monthly or that you need to get a house that maxes you out. So it's better to establish your budget first and work backwards from there rather than seeing what you're pre-approved for and then basing your budget off of that. So the second step is to get pre-approved with a trusted lender. So what you want to do is talk to somebody that is local, and we have plenty of people we can recommend, whether it's Maryland or Pennsylvania, whether you want to buy a farm or a normal home or a condo, no matter what your budget is, if you're a first-time home buyer, a veteran, going through USDA, every loan type, we can assist with that. And we work with many different people in many different situations, hundreds a year, and would love to help you. But you want to talk to somebody that's local. You want to talk to somebody that works beyond a 9 to 5. So those normal banks usually only are open 9 to 5, and a lot of times their employees stick with those hours. So you want to work with a loan officer that is going to be available on nights and weekends, so that when you are out searching for homes, they are ready to give you a pre-approval letter. That lender will pull your credit. A pre-approval is good for 90 days. So it is not it's not like you need to have your credit pulled every time you find a house you like or anything like that. Get your credit pulled, establish how much you qualify for, what type of loan is best for you, and what your potential interest rate might be once you go under contract for a home. So a good lender can help establish all of those things, but will work within the budget constraints that you've already set by thinking through your finances and how much you're comfortable with paying monthly. The third thing to do is to think about what type of house do you want? Do you want a fixer-upper? Do you want something that's turnkey and move-in ready? And what might that mean for you? So do you need inspections? Do you need to have a roster of contractors in your back pocket to give you estimates for helping to fix up a home? What does your budget look like for something that's turnkey ready? In the budget that the monthly budget that you've determined that you like versus a fixer-upper. So determine area and what type of home that you want. Understand if you are comfortable making repairs yourself, or whether you just want to focus on cosmetics, or whether you don't want to worry about any of that at all and you want something that's completely renovated, and how that might affect the geographical area of your search. The next thing to do is to find an agent. Obviously, we would love to be your agent, but find an agent that has the time for you, and will be able to show you houses when you need to see them. In this market, it still is important to see houses relatively quickly. So if your agent is going away to London for 2 weeks and can't talk to you and doesn't have anybody covering your showings, not a good fit. If your agent says, oh, I can only show houses 2 days a week, probably not a good fit. If your agent is busy on weekends and doesn't have coverage, not a good fit. So find an agent that works with your schedule, find an agent that is available, find an agent that is proactive and wants to know what you want in a home and tailors your search based on that. And work with an agent that's going to give you the best level of service possible, because buying a house is a huge deal, and you don't want to work with somebody that treats it like it's maybe not a big deal, because it's a big deal for you. Even if agents do it all the time, you do not. So you want somebody that's going to support you in the search. And finally, you want to make sure that you are thinking ahead a little bit. So, yes, there are some people that need to move more quickly than others, but just think about the investment value of the home that you're buying. Do you plan to move again in 5 years? Are you at the beginning stages of starting to plan for a family? Did you just move here because of work and you need something temporarily, and you know that you're going to be moving in 2 years? So think about your future plans and talk to your lender and your agent about what resale looks like down the road. Talk to your agent about what changes you could make to the home to make it more valuable in the future. So have a plan for the future. So the 5 basics of buying a house right now, or the basic things that you need to focus on when buying a house for the new year, are your finances and your budget, getting pre-approved with a trusted lender, thinking about what type of home you want and what types of repairs or modifications you're comfortable with, finding a fantastic agent that's going to help you through the process from A to Z, from start to finish, so you have no questions and you're totally confident in your home purchase, and then thinking about the future and when you might need to resell and what that would look like for you. So we would absolutely love to help you find your forever home or your temporary home or your home for a couple of years or your starter farm or your starter home or your final home. Whatever you need, we are here for you. Visit www.yeagerhomes.com for more information, or call or text me anytime at 443-878-5088. And I can't wait to talk to you about buying a house or a farm or a condo or whatever it is that you need. We are here for you. Happy New Year. Have a great one.